Can I ask a question?
You can ask a question whenever you want to ask a question.
Did you decide to record episode 13 at home because you feel like 13 is just a bad number?
Oh my God, 13. Is it Friday? It's
No.
Monday. Monday the 13th. Horror,
Wait.
spooky, Halloween. It's the spooky episode. I have a sound for this.
Walker.
But I'm working on it.
Okay. That was a horrible introduction. For both of us.
What do you mean? It was great.
That was a horrible introduction for both of us. Only because I realized that we are way past Friday the 13th and it's almost...
It's a 29th. Are you crazy?
Welcome to Pickle Bear Podcast episode 13.
Hi, everyone. Today we are giving our best advice with a few drinkies. Mm-hmm. Now, we may or may not have had some already. I know we seem very cool, calm, and collected. It is fine. We're okay.
Everything's okay. Everything is fine.
Yeah.
We're totally under control. Okay?
Yes.
This is two hard-working professionals that have sat down in their busy schedules, in their time of day to go, hey, we need to fit in recording this for you all. And this is how we're here. Oh, you know what I just realized?
Yeah.
I think I said October 13th, but it's episode 13.
Maybe you said episode 13 from the get-go and I brought in the date.
Maybe.
We're going to have to, editor, it's me. Roll it back. We'll find out. We'll find out. Cut it in. So Elysa, what is your poison today?
Oh my gosh.
What are you drinking?
So, this is really cute, really fun, really exciting. I just opened my fridge and I found this matcha IPA beer. Apparently it's just a matcha beer. So it's a beer that's infused with matcha and it's
I'm so
an
curious.
IPA, so it's like a dark beer. Yeah.
I'm so curious.
It looks fun. Apparently it's from Kyoto.
I had a matcha the other day in the city and it was like, it was very matcha. It was like matcha with matcha foam and had one of those like little like, oh God, like the sticks that the babies have when they're teething.
What? Oh, you would know. You have a kid. I don't know. Sorry.
You know, like the sticks. The sticks. Don't
The
do
sticks.
that. You don't,
The sticks.
Okay, look. Anyway, it was a lot of matcha. So the question I have is, how much matcha is matcha beer? Is it primarily beer then matcha, or primarily matcha then beer?
Only one way to find out by drinking it, I guess.
That's true.
What have you got as your taste of poison?
I had the White Bay Road Trippin' American Pale Ale. They decided to say, how many
Pale
words
Ale.
can we fit into this beer? And the answer is
Yes.
yes. 7. 7 words. 7 whole words into the title of the beer. But it's a strong one. It's from, I don't know where it's from, but it's it tells you to drink responsibly, and that's what really matters, okay?
That's all that matters. That's
all
that
that matters.
I mean, we're at home, we're cozy, we're not in the studio.
We're not in the studio today.
We're not in the studio, actually. Yeah,
It's kind of random. Yeah, this is our home. Welcome to our home. I'm sure most people have seen our home if you've seen our live streams before. Melissa's been live streaming for how many hours today?
12.
12. So she's on empty. She's running on matcha. And I've done 3 because I'm a powerhouse.
Well, to be fair, you are also now a parent. You are a certified dad.
So besides stream, what have you been up to? Tell the world, tell the whole entire world what you've been doing in the space of, we released a podcast last week. It may have been from 3 months ago.
2. It's 2 months.
It's not 2.
It was 2.
I have a 10.5-week-old child. It's almost 3. Yeah.
But technically, when the episode came out, it would have been a 9.5-week-old child.
No, he was 10 weeks when it was released. and we had a baby after the recording, so it's almost 3 months. We are so sorry. We are so sorry. We're terrible people. Oh. Sorry.
Walker is a terrible person. Yes. Oh, we're so sorry.
I was ready to record from the hospital, and this is like, oh, can't move in house. I'm busy.
Okay. To be fair, in my defense, moving house is stressful. Okay. That's literally all of it. My whole life has been moving house. I had to pack my entire setup. Okay. Pack my entire setup.
Fingery up in the camera there.
I had to clean up my old apartment. Okay, number 2, right? Cool. I then had to speed run making this room because of work. Fine, cool. Number 3. So then, you can sip on your soju walker, but like that takes time. Okay? I understand I don't have a kid, but moving house is still just as stressful. And it's a really big inconvenience. Everyone I've talked to about moving house says that it's a big inconvenience. Whereas you
really
taking
tough.
time...
I'm not saying it's not tough. I just said it sounds really tough. I'm agreeing with you.
That sounded so sarcastic. Look, I understand being a father to your firstborn. All of your time wants to be with that firstborn. You want to see its first words. You want to see its first little crawl. You want to just be there for all the times. And I get that.
Yeah.
I totally get that.
Yeah.
I also want to be around for when I get to experience and live in, love my first home that I've been in,
Yes.
So it actually has been kind of tough.
I feel for you,
No, you don't.
I'm putting out those feels. I'm deep down sympathizing, I feel bad for you.
Yeah,
for
he's
all the
digging
hard
the grave
times.
trying to... This is Walker right now. Walker's digging a grave and he's digging and he's digging and he's digging and he's digging.
I've said nothing but supportive words to you just now.
To still dig and then try find the sympathy that is in the sentence that he's trying to empathize with me with.
Oh, anyway, I'm glad you moved. I'm glad you're back. It's great to have you back. Thanks for being here.
Hey, thank you for being here. It's so good to be back. I've really missed this. I don't know about you, but despite us both being very busy with monumental life events, I have missed this.
So we've done like the really big ones. Child, house. I'm already married. The only thing left is one of us to get divorced.
Oh.
Then we've hit all 4.
That would
But
be
I'm not going to anytime soon. So
No, I
You
mean,
have to
I'm
step
not
up.
even... I have to step up. I'm not even married.
quick turnaround. No, Stacy's great. Stacy's one of my
Look.
favorite people.
I've already signed a mortgage. I feel like
Oh
that's
yeah,
enough
you're
to be
married
like,
already.
It's done.
It's done.
The end. This is the beginning of the end. It's okay.
Wait, no, it's beautiful. Don't say that.
Oh, no, it's beautiful. It's the beginning of the end of us being together.
What do you mean the beginning of the end? I have so many questions. I'm concerned, but that's not the point of this podcast. Leave that for therapy.
I meant the beginning of us having a happily ever after as in beginning of the end.
That's okay. Yeah, that makes more sense. A happily ever after makes more sense. That's not what you said. And that's why I was concerned. Anyway. Spoilers, I had a
Anyways.
kid. Yeah, nothing too exciting over here, except he's cute, he's grizzly, he stays awake a lot of the time, and he's cute. Double cute.
He is pretty cute.
I haven't had my crisp crack.
Ah, see.
You didn't have a crack.
I don't have a crisp crack because it's a bottle, but you should do your crisp crack.
Oh, yeah. Wait, hold on. I gotta think of this.
Okay.
Yes. That's beautiful. That's our ASMR mic.
Ah, okay. Well,
Oh, she is
cheers.
strong. Cheers. Just enough bite for advice. Do you think we're good at advice in a general sense?
Yum. Well, yeah, we've lived a life.
I've lived a life. I've got greys. You probably got greys under the purple, you know?
Oh, it's a mask. Absolutely.
Yeah, we're old. We have advice. We have life lessons to share.
I'm elder. I'm an elder emo. I'm
An
one with the
elder
elderly.
emo. An elder emo. A self-proclaimed elder emo.
Yep.
Damn.
Yeah, I
That's
know,
exciting.
right?
I don't know if I'd call myself an elder emo, but you know.
You're the same guy that plays Linkin Park at like the start of almost every single stream that you do, but I digress.
It's lo-fi Linkin Park, thank you very much. It's very chill.
It's still Linkin Park.
And in the end, it doesn't even matter.
Yeah, I know you only got so far, but
I can't help it. I'm breaking the habit.
I wouldn't know because I'm so numb. I can't feel you there.
Oh, well. At least I know it's somewhere I belong. Oh, God.
The
It is
fact
what
you
it
keep
is.
coming back with Linkin Park lyrics, I can't keep up.
Yeah, just bleed it out.
So, because we're at home and because we've decided to throw back some, more
This is cola.
more diverse bevies, is probably the best way to put it. We decided it'd be a really fun idea if we reach out to both of our communities and just ask for a bit of advice. Have you ever pondered on something for a little while and gone, you know what would be really nice? Getting a fresh mindset on some advice.
A fresh set of eyes.
Fresh set of eyes,
Fresh set of
fresh
eyes.
perspective.
People, advice
fresh
from people
outlook.
who just really just have their shit together. Yeah, kinda. But we will point out, I guess, before we do go on, if you do need proper advice, please seek elsewhere.
We may look like we have our shit together on the outside, but I'm telling you right now, if you want proper advice,
Go to us. Go to us. That's what we're doing in this this podcast today. We are giving cold, hard facts. We're getting down to the nitty gritty.
Hard facts from two honest brains.
Yep.
Cold, hard facts from two honest brains.
Look, I think people kind of got the TLDR. Should we get right into it?
Do it.
Get right into the nitty gritty.
Let's do it. I'm ready. We've had our
First
communities.
question.
Oh, yeah. Go.
No, go. We had.
I was going to say, we had our community submit our questions and we're going to read out the best of the best. So I believe Walker has some written out.
I have some ready. But by the way, guys, if you do want to join in on this kind of stuff for future podcasts, get on the socials because that's where we organize it. That's
Yep.
where we organize it. If you want the advice, you want the help that you most definitely probably need from professionals like ourselves. Hashtag
Two
actually not professional.
professional people online.
Professionally professional. Yeah, socials is the place. So, first one. Where do I look for a girlfriend? I feel so lonely sometimes.
All right, let me just go outside. I'm going to go touch grass real quick.
Wow, your grass is kind of close. That was impressive.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, you're in with the soundboard.
You literally soundboarded. I didn't touch anything. You accidentally tissed me.
Did I?
Yeah, you did. But you know what? Maybe it's destiny. Maybe it was meant to be. The badum tis, if it happens, it happens.
If it's meant to be, it's meant to be.
If it's meant to be.
Yeah, no, I would say, if you're really trying to find the one, you have to put yourself out there. Literally. By leaving your little room, your house, going outside, discovering the world
In 2024,
in
the
this
world
economy?
of the internet.
All right.
No, I'm kidding. No, straight away. Where to look for a girlfriend? I feel so lonely. Straight away in my head goes to Akon. The song Lonely. Lonely. I'm Mr. Lonely. And then I'm
Walker?
like, that is a good song though.
When was that released?
Right. All right. So we're going to play that game. All right. You put a guess in. I put a guess in. I'm going to say 2003.
I reckon 2004.
Oh, you've Price is right of me. I hate you so much. I hate you so much. Did you know?
No, I guess.
No, you didn't know. You
No,
Price is
no,
right me.
A pinky promise, I guessed.
Unbelievable.
What year was it? What year was it?
2004. That's what I'm saying. You did the whole Price is Right shenanigans on me.
When did The Price is Right come out?
Oh, I could not tell you. Some ancient year.
Oh.
Guess.
But yeah. Oh, Jesus.
No, don't
Christ,
guess.
Walker.
It's fine.
1984.
I'm going to guess 1981. I mean, 72.
Mm-hmm.
I was right. 1972. Amazing.
Wow. Oh, my God. Walker. Amazing. Do you know your history in game shows?
I am a history buff. That's true.
Okay, give me your best history fact.
Woo,
yeah.
No,
Oh
no,
my
it's
God.
cooking. Wait, yes. The best history fact is Akon Lonely was released in 2004.
Woo! Yeah, history. Amazing. Wonderful. Congrats. Round of applause for Walker.
I had a great time with that. Thank you for putting on that game show.
That's okay, anytime.
Now, sorry, I interrupted you. Can you please tell me how to find a girlfriend?
I
We all
told
feel
you, go
lonely.
out and touch grass.
That's it? Just touch grass?
Yeah, dude, go outside, explore what's outside, put yourself out of your comfort zone, and you never know who you're going to meet when you're going to meet them. Also, don't go looking for it.
I think, look, realistically, we're talking real talk. You can't just go outside and touch grass. I think you need to put yourself in positions of like events or something fun of that like you like to do.
Oh, for sure. But
You know what I mean? Like the interest, because
this-
there's interests are going to cause conversations.
Okay, mine was more vague. Yours was more specific. But I think the best thing is to just not.
These
seek
people
it.
need help from us, Elysa.
Okay.
They're here for they're here for the advice.
I
They're here for
understand.
how to. And I say, yes, says internet, which pairs you with based off common interests. But if you don't want that,
When you
pick-
think about how you're going to introduce your significant other to people, right? And they go, hey, how did you meet? It's more fun to go, oh, I met them at this thing I was
that a
at. Or
stab
I
at me?
met them at this event that I was at. No. No.
you are so
Unbelievable.
Oh, we're throwing friends into this. No. I mean, in this day and age. Hang on, Walker. 10 years ago, absolutely. Like the dating apps that were available definitely were able to match people in a nice common ground. But like, need I remind you the screenshots that I sent to you the other day?
We did do Tinder Nightmares last episode. Wasn't 3 months ago, definitely last week.
We did Tinder Nightmares last week, and still till this day, I still get screenshots of people that are on these platforms that should not be on them.
Entertaining though.
They're pretty funny.
You sent me one the other day of the guy that was just an absolute heckin' stud. He was a stud muffin. Like if you were to get a stud and bake it into something delicious, yum.
No.
What's his name? It was like Anthony
Steven.
or something. Steven.
I said Steven.
But like, look, honestly, I think, if you're into pottery, you go to a pottery class
hang on.
and then you're going to get your ghost moment, You're not going to get a ghost moment sitting at home if you like pottery.
Where
Who's
did
going to
pottery
sit
come
behind
from?
you and start doing the whole pottery nonsense if you don't go to a pottery class? It's your interest. So you got to go. We're talking about how to get a girlfriend. I say go to an event or something like an outing that involves interests you like?
Specifically pottery, and go to a pottery class and just make sure you find someone that's into pottery and make sure that you find that person that's into pottery that can like help you guide you with your pottery.
That was an example that if you were into pottery, you're not going to get your ghost moment sitting at home. Someone's not going to sit. That's like a 1990 movie. I don't know if anyone understands what I'm talking about. You haven't seen Ghost, have you?
I have.
Exactly. No one's going to sit behind you and help guide your pottery hands if you're sitting at home, is what I'm going to say.
So the TLDR from this is go outside, find things that you're interested in, find communities that you're interested in, and you never know who you're going to organically meet.
Yeah. Get out of your shell. It's scary. Look, I get it. I was a mute for a very long time, and I took a gamble. I got out of the house.
Wow.
And now I have a child.
Oh, my God.
I blinked.
You blinked?
I blinked, got out of the house. Boom. Anxiety gone.
Wow.
Love, marriage, child. Within like 3 seconds. Done.
Paving the way.
Best 3 seconds of my life. Yeah.
Paving the way for future people to find their inspiration.
That's how it's done. Just like that.
Love to see it.
Just like
Love
that.
to see it. What was the next question you had from advice?
All right. I might get suspended from my degree. What should I do?
Oh.
What would I do afterwards?
Oh.
How do I approach this?
Oh. Goodness.
There's so many layers to this, though. Like, what comes to your mind straight away?
When I think about being suspended from my degree, the first thing that comes to mind is how am I going to pay this back?
Oh, money's money, though.
It is?
How am I going to pay this back? Have you used your degree to pay your degree?
A little bit, yeah.
Well, makes one of us. Look, as someone coming from someone who doesn't have a degree, but went to university.
Oh, no, never mind. Hang on. Hang on. You went to university.
Yes.
But you did not finish degree.
Yeah, no, I dropped out.
Oh, okay. What did you study?
A double degree of psychology and sports science.
Oh. Actually, no, that makes sense because you were really into basketball.
I was very into
and
sport, nutrition, fitness.
You know, as two people, I guess maybe I'm not a perfect example, but as someone who has, let's say, done a degree and finished a degree, but still gone in a creative route, me going down my creative path didn't necessarily need the degree that I have.
What was your degree again?
Visual arts, majored in photography.
Photography.
Nice. Well, it was a bachelor of visual arts, majored in that. And don't get me wrong, it helped me for a lot of things, but I feel like, and maybe this could just be me with my background, anything creative doesn't necessarily need a degree. It looks good on paper when you want to get like connections to certain places and certain things. And it probably sounds horrible for me to say, but me building the career that I have today, I did not need my visual arts degree.
Yeah,
my
what did you learn in photography? Like, I'm sure you learned some stuff that you probably take over to now, but realistically, could you have learned it from YouTube and then gone and got Instagram followers, TikTok followers, whatever? And
different time, I guess, when I started university, right?
Yeah.
So, like, obviously, when I was at university, like, I learned like film versus digital versus color grading, composition, like all these different things.
That's so confusing.
I've already lost Walker, so that means that my degree has paid off.
Hey, it works, yeah.
But a lot of those things you could just look up yourself. So I think it really depends on the degree, but I think also, like, depending on this person, right? If they're pursuing a career in something, what if they dropped out because their career path doesn't align with what they're studying?
That's it. There's so many like levels. What's a degree? Does it require a qualification? Is it like a nursing, doctorate, whatever? Is it like something like they're like, okay, you definitely need qualifications for, and it's very expensive and it will pay off. Like, if someone gets a degree in to become a doctor or a surgeon, whatever.
Doctor, lawyer, surgeon.
Exactly. Requires lots of study, costs a lot of money. And once they get the degree, it's going to pay off, right? But also at the same time, if you hate it, fuck, there's so many. They say right now that people this day and age change careers like however many times in their lifetime, like 4 or 5 times a lifetime at this point. Like it's quite regular. And
I can relate to that.
Look, I've done corporate, I've done this, I've done that. And end of the day, I think if you have work ethic and you want to do something, you have one life, make it work, do it.
I feel so inspired right now.
Just do it, but work hard towards it. Don't just fucking dilly-dally and expect handouts because that fucking shits me. But you can do whatever you can do whatever you want.
Yep.
You can do whatever you want if you work hard. And if you've put yourself into a bunch of debt or whatever because of a degree and you don't like
work hard to get out of it.
Yeah, fuck, who cares? It's not for you. Don't waste your life doing it. That's dumb. Don't be dumb.
That's true. And I think as well with that, like being able to have the work ethic and intelligence enough to go, hey, this is what I want to do. This is what I want to pursue, and understand the obstacles that you will have to face to get to the end result that you want. If you're comfortable and confident in yourself, you can get from A to B by just putting in the work.
But be realistic and be smart about it.
Yes.
Understand what you need to do to get there. Be realistic of if you can get there, and if you aren't going to get there, what it takes. Because there's a lot of people out there, they're like, I'm going to do this, and then they start doing it, and then they're like, oh, it's not working. I don't know why. Woe is me, blah, 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 blah.
As someone who's been in the content creator space for so long, there is so many people that I've met, that I've encountered, that I've learnt their stories from, where they've gone all in on something that they want their dream to be a reality about. Financially, to make sure they have a roof under their head, have they thought about it realistically? I beg to differ. There's a reason why I still have my full-time job.
Oh, yeah. I worked my full-time corporate job while doing content creation for God knows how long. So
yeah, like I know people laugh at me because of the amount that I do, but at the same time, like you got to make sure that you're keeping yourself financially stable and comfortable to be able to have the option to pursue what you want.
That's right. Be smart.
Be financially smart, and
Be
everything else
smart.
will fall into place if you put in the work.
We're not saying fuck the degree, like completely. If you like it, do it. But like,
look, you've got
be
two
realistic
people,
with yourself.
Like, yeah, I have a degree. Walker obviously chose a different career path, but at the end of the day, we both came to a conclusion that we're happy with where we are right now. And it doesn't matter what we have or what we don't have on paper.
Bevy.
Oh, yeah, nice.
I'm old.
Hey.
I'm getting hungover like during the podcast. All right, next one. What's the best way to friend zone your friend you've known your entire life? Now, I assume that someone's making a move here, right?
No, I've been here.
Is this a situation where like someone's like, oh, I think I have the feels after like being close friends for like a long time?
Yep.
I must be so like out of the pit, like out of touch here, because like straight away I'm just thinking, well, just tell them. Is that a bad thing?
No. But how do you know with that them actually confessing? Right? It's like if you've been friends
So you're not
with
having the conversation. You just want to make sure that friend zone's established. Like you think it's moving on past the friend zone. You're like, I want to knock this on the head right now.
Okay. Maybe repeat the question, but in the times that I've had to friend zone someone, they've been people that I've been friends with for a long time, and then they've turned around and then confessed their feelings, and I've gone, well, wait a minute.
Oh, that's awkward. I hate that.
One was for 5 years.
Was he a baker?
A baker?
A French baker?
That guy lasted 2 weeks, man. I met him on New Year's Eve.
Well, look, it seems like 5 years. You know, I remember I went there and your picture's still in the back. But anyway, the question again was, what's the best way to friend zone your friend you've known your entire life? I'm just under the assumption that now they're making a move.
All right, I'm going to tell a story real quick. It's going to be a very TLDR story.
Yeah. TLDR story. I love that.
I had a friend that I was friends with in high school.
Yeah.
We'd been friends for 5 to 6 years.
Okay.
It almost felt like a very brotherly, sisterly kind of friendship.
Yeah. Just,
My parents knew him.
From like
his
year
parents
7 to
knew
year
me.
12 kind of thing.
Yeah, right?
Okay, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
He actually ended up moving to Sydney whilst I was in Melbourne, which is fine. We still kept in touch. Doesn't matter. Interstate, our flight.
Long distance, make it work.
Yeah, as friends. He didn't get an opportunity to celebrate his 21st birthday, so he decided to throw a big bash for his 22nd.
Right, okay.
Invited myself and invited me to invite some friends over. So I invited my friends that I was with at uni at the time to Sydney. We flew to Sydney.
Yeah.
It was like a cute little house party for the weekend. And on the Friday of us renting this house for said house party for the weekend.
Like an Airbnb?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
okay.
do you know, it's basically an island off Sydney Harbour. Cockatoo Island.
Yeah, that's one.
This guy of 5 years ended up confessing his love to me.
The birthday boy as well.
Right? Birthday
You can't.
boy?
Did you ruin his birthday, Alyssa?
I think I did.
You are a jerk. You know, at least say, hey, can we talk about this another night, please? I'm just, it's not really in the right state of mind right now. Enjoy your birthday. Have a good time. And you're like,
Okay,
no.
what's worse? Leading someone on for their entire birthday to then go, sorry, man.
Oh.
Not he feeling it.
Oh.
Or being upfront to then say, hey, not feeling it, please enjoy your weekend. And also, I see you as a friend and I don't want that to change.
Did he take it well? Or was he
No.
visibly heartbroken? You saw his heart break on the spot.
It was a Ralph Wiggum scenario, man.
No.
You
could pause it. You could pause the point that his heart broke. Yeah, you ruined his birthday. Ruined his big 20-second bash.
He didn't talk to me at all for the whole weekend. So I feel like it's really one of those things where it's hard to tackle, right? Because you have to gauge where they're at. It's one of those things where it's like, are they, what's the friendship like to start with? How long have you been friends together? How is the friendship established in terms of comfortableness with one another by sharing, do you think, oh, we got a question?
Question.
Answer.
Where do you reckon he built up like the friendship more than what it was because of like the separation of like Melbourne to Sydney? So like he didn't see you, so he's like, oh, I'm thinking about Elysa, but I haven't seen Elysa.
I don't know.
So I'm building up this fantasy in my head that we're going to be together.
Even if he was building up a fantasy in his head, though, like at what point do you kind of turn around and go, no, she lives in Melbourne, I live in Sydney?
Was there a
know.
lot of conversation going on like while he was in Sydney or
It'd be shit talking like how we should talk every other day.
just like sticker spam?
Yeah. Okay, look, as a fellow Pisces and a little fragile being, right? I wear my heart on my sleeve.
Yeah.
Everyone knows how I'm feeling at any time of the day. With this friendship, I was very clear that it was a friendship.
Yeah.
And I think in this scenario that someone is asking, hey, how do I friend zone someone? It's really important to understand the friendship and how the friendship established and where the friendship is at and why it is still a friendship.
Yeah. I think there's people out there as well that like struggle to just accept that it's a friendship like with the opposite sex as well. You know what I mean? They're like, something's going on here. But like they don't have a lot of like, for a male, they don't have a lot of female friends, or a female that doesn't have a lot of male friends or whatever.
Yes.
But like,
it's so stupid when people go, males and females can't be friends. Because I always respond with, why are you bringing gender into friendships?
yeah, I completely agree. I completely, like all my best friends, you think, yourself, Ducky, a few others,
But gender's never a thing that needs to be brought into it.
No, but like there are people out there that are like, this female is like hanging out with me and joking around. We're probably in love. And that's what that guy was probably like. Mr.
We
Sydney. I'm
planned
going to call
our-
him Mr. Sydney.
Mr. Sydney.
Mr.
Planned our
Sydney.
honeymoon.
We have not given any advice regarding this. So how do you friend zone them? Just break their heart?
No. No.
Just rip it out. Stomp on it.
Don't Ralph Wiggum it.
Stomp on it.
Research, understand, and
Chew it up.
evaluate the friendship and how it got to where it got to before you rip the heart out.
Either way, look, it's clear that this friend zone needs to be set. So, end of the day, the conversation needs to be had. The honesty needs to be there. You need to tell them how it is, because they're getting the wrong idea than otherwise.
I know, but also, like, I think, like, social awareness and boundaries are equally as important. I think both of those things can definitely help you soften the blow if it gets to the point of having to soften the blow of, hey, I'm just friends with you, not.
Some people are just in a fantasy land. The fantasy land people you need to be harsh with. That's where the heart stomping comes in.
But you can research and understand where they're at before you start just stomping their hearts, you know?
Get the stilettos on. Just
Okay. Walker already has the Doc Martens on ready to be like, splat.
Doc Martens, yeah, the big boots, steel caps. Just
The steel caps just
stomp
go
on
like,
it.
oh, more than friends. Bam. Sorry.
Nip it in the bud before it gets out of control.
Yeah. That's valid.
Do you want me to roll out this next one? It's very important, this one.
Well, if it's important, then you simply must.
It's about self-identity.
Oh.
Very, very intriguing, very important. So this person, now obviously, like we don't care what people identify as. Like, we respect everyone's decisions to be whatever they want to be, you know?
We love the girls and the gays.
Exactly. Now this person wants to identify as a dinosaur. But everyone tells them the dinosaurs are extinct.
Because they are?
Because they are. So let's move on. Look, I think species is a different thing. Like, you can't say that you're a hi, I'm a cow.
Actually.
You know what I mean? You're not a cow, you're a human.
No, Walker, I'm a T-Rex.
You are a T-Rex. You are a T-Rex. Your go-to laugh is
Like, I mean, did you see the thumbnail for the last
dinosaurs
episode?
are back. Dinosaurs are back, confirmed.
Ah!
You
Who
make
wants Tinder advice?
You make
I'm
a great
available.
T-Rex. The Tinder T-Rex.
The T in Tinder is for T-Rex.
It's like Harold the giraffe that came to schools, but
Wait,
different.
did you ever have the magic school bus come to you?
It wasn't. It was the what truck?
Ah, okay.
Oh, we had the what truck with Harold the helpful heckin' giraffe or whatever his name was. But you're like him, but the Tinder T-Rex. Rah, be careful on Tinder. Rah.
The internet is forever. What you post online is online forever.
The internet is scary.
Don't be Steven and say you're unemployed and living a healthy lifestyle trying to be a model.
Oh, if the audio listeners, or if any, we don't even have it on the visual, but if the listeners knew who Steven was.
Steven is an anomaly in this podcast.
Imagine a guy deadpanning the camera, but looks like he doesn't eat much, besides maybe a bit of a nibble of a lettuce every now and then.
Little nibble.
Little nibble of a radish.
He's blue stealing the camera at all angles at all hours.
He's blue stealing wearing his like Ralph Lauren polo, but it's like a kid size because he's a bit of a twiggy. He's a bit of a twiggy boy.
Walker!
That's who he is. I'm explaining Steven.
We love Steven though, deep down. You know, he's just
I'll
the guy that just
friend
wants
zone
to...
him. I'll friend zone him because of his bobblehead physique.
And that's valid. So my question to you is,
Yeah.
after bobbleheading Steven, the next week.
Yeah.
What is your take on someone that wants to believe that they're a dinosaur?
I think if you're going to become a dinosaur, you need to commit. I've seen like TV shows and videos and stuff of the people who got like the reptile tongues and like the fang teeth stuff, and like they got I want to say dermals or something like in their arms to make themselves seem like reptiles.
Oh.
You know what I mean? So like they've really committed to like, I'm going to be a reptile. I'm going to be a jaguar. They've really committed to that. So I think if you're going to be a dinosaur, you choose what kind of dinosaur you're going to be. And say, for example, it's like a stegosaurus. You get the heckin' steggies in your back. Yeah, exactly. Alyssa knows. Alyssa's been practicing how to be a dinosaur for years.
Alyssa's been ready. I've been ready.
Yeah.
I'm ready and available to be.
If you think you're a velociraptor, you better run fast. I don't want to see a slow velociraptor.
Velociraptors are not slow. If you see one that's slow, then
embarrassing. Don't embarrass yourself. If you're going to be a dinosaur, commit to being a dinosaur.
Either commit to the T-Rex arms, commit to being a velociraptor, or commit to being a stegosaurus.
Yeah, you better remove like your whole humerus, because I want to see straight wrist to elbow. That's all I want.
Okie dokie with the details. Yes, you can be a dinosaur if you want to. Just choose which one and believe.
I picked the wrong bone. The humerus isn't the bicep. I'm thinking the radius and the ulnar.
I was trying to throw you a bone there by congratulating him.
I get what you yeah, I see what you mean by the bone. Well done. Well done.
Well, that was something. I reckon we probably have time for one more. What do you think?
One more. Okay.
We've been live for 51 minutes.
We're 51 minutes. We'll wait 2 more. 2 more?
Okay, two more.
2 more. I don't know what this one is, Elysa. I just wrote comfortable 29. Oh, wait. No, I remember. Okay. I'm a comfortable 29-year-old. I bought a house. I'm established. Okay. Now, don't act like you're 29. You're in your 30s. Get out of here. You're old. I've been single for 5 years, and now it's time. Should I find love? Is that what it was? Like, should I feel like I need to find another person, or should I?
Would you like me to read this out instead?
Yeah, I don't remember what it was. I just wrote down I'm comfortable 29, and I'm like, fuck. I'm glad they feel comfortable in their 29-year-old bod.
Okay.
I remember when I was 29. Damn, what a time.
So.
Oh, remember when we were young like that? Sprightly 29-year-old. Knees didn't crack as much.
Walker, that was not long ago. It was not long ago for both of us. Okay. So, Walker has given me permission to actually read out a question for advice.
You've been asking me to read them out. I've literally got like 2-word notes, and I'm just going off the brain.
2-word notes. You're the one that was like, send me everything before this podcast. Anyway, so this person has submitted a question, right? And they wanted to set the ground rules for the synopsis of their question. You know, lay the download, lay the 411. Just make sure that there's a story established.
Isn't it 511?
That's 411.
Oh, you're probably right. Go, proceed. I don't know numbers. All right, go. Yeah.
It's okay. Neither do I, but I knew the 411.
Slay.
Slay.
That's boosting.
Ew. You mean bussin'?
Don't do this.
So this person is 29. They're an adult. They're established. They have a job. They have a house. They have a mortgage. They have 2 dogs. Like, they are ready. They are comfortable. They are happy and content with themselves.
Did they say what kind of dogs?
No. The
Probably
one
Shih
thing
Tzus.
Hey, don't discriminate against doggies.
Yappy Pomeranians.
Look, I agree with you. But do not discriminate. Don't discriminate against the dogs, you know? The one thing that they have been missing is the feeling of sharing their success with someone else. So they have decided to reach out and they wanted to know, should I be waiting for that someone to feel this success with? Or should I just have to reach out and try to find other means to find someone to share that success with? As someone who is...
Layers. There's layers.
Yeah, there's layers, but they're also not even 30. So they also have plenty of time ahead of them.
Male or female?
Male.
This is a tough one.
It is a tricky one,
You
hey?
know, like, okay, yeah, go. I want to hear your thoughts. Go.
I think it's very admirable that a male 29-year-old has established themselves so well from a single mortgage to having dogs to having a good job. And then wondering to themselves how they're going to share that with someone. I feel like they've devoted so much time to focus on themselves. I understand why that they've focused so much time to devote on themselves, because maybe they're like someone who wants to achieve a lot, or they're someone that wants to work towards a lot. But maybe they just don't know what the detriment is to them by not being able to share that with someone, you know?
Here's the question. Here's the question.
From a male perspective, I'm all ears.
Okay, there's like a few factors here. What do they do outside of like their career? So obviously they've bought a house. So they sound like they're career focused. They bought a house by 29 in this economy. Amazing. You know, well done.
On a single income, incredible.
Yeah, incredible. Well done. Have you done anything else? Have you done anything else? Do you do anything else? If that's a yes, then like maybe that's enough for you. If you do nothing else, then are you looking for someone to share with? Are you looking for something to do? Because all you do is work and save your money.
So you want to find a hobby outside of that, so you think that finding someone's going to be that hobby?
That's the question. Have you found something that you like to do, or like in general? Or are you like at home, I've done my work, I'm saving money because that's what I do. I sit with my dogs. I might watch whatever's new on Netflix this week, and then I got nothing else to do. Is it because you don't have anything to do because you don't do anything? Or is it because you're looking for someone and you like, this is what I love to do? This kind of leads into the last one. This is what I love to do. I want to do that with someone.
Yeah, but then it's also like, and this is going to sound really mean.
I'm saying make sure that you're doing something you want to do instead of like looking for someone to adopt their hobbies as well.
Yes, I agree. And also, like, if you find something that you're passionate about at your age, like you've got a mortgage, you have your dogs, you have things that you're passionate about, what's stopping you from sharing those passions with your friends and trying to build that social bubble to then extend to maybe someone like a significant other that you want to share that with?
I think both of us are saying you don't have to seek it.
Yes. You don't have to seek it. Actively seeking does not do anyone any good.
I think putting yourself in that position where you can then, you're sociable, so that would naturally happen with stuff, with people that you enjoy being around and situations you like being in is fantastic.
But it's
I met my wife on
things...
Tinder. Honestly, this is like...
Hey, but you know what though? No. Here's the thing though. Like you meeting your wife on Tinder way back when though, it's a different era, it's a different time, and it's still a very cute
She
story.
was an anomaly though. Like we have everything in common.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that's lovely. Like you guys had everything in common. You're married, you have a house, you got kids. Like it's a very happily ever after scenario. And I think that's special and that's really sweet.
I think as well, if you want companionship, which is fair. Yeah, you like companionship. Just want to be short term or long term as well. Like, do you want that short term companionship? And you're going to be like, okay, like, because if you haven't been with someone for like 5+ years and someone's suddenly in your space as well all the time, is that going to be a big shift? It's a big shift for some people.
Yeah. I think it's finding comfort within yourself before extending that to someone else.
There's so many factors.
There's so many layers.
So many factors. We don't know this person.
No, I don't know this person. I really don't know this person. But I will say props to this person for being as established and level-headed as they are to achieve what they have.
Oh, good job for buying a house. That's fucking hard.
Fucking on a single fucking income, that is insane. Massive, huge.
Yeah.
Like it's amazing.
Even if it's like a townhouse in the middle of Whoop Whoop, like, damn.
Dude, no matter what you get, if you have something to call your own on a single income, I feel like that's such an achievement in itself.
It's true.
So I think despite wanting the want and yearn for sharing that with someone, I think it's really important to acknowledge and be proud of what you've achieved individually and for yourself before you extend that to someone else, you know?
Yeah. I feel like we sent mixed messages, but I feel like we covered it well.
I feel like it's like wishy-washy, but like, you know, we're getting there.
We gave it a lawyer answer. We're like, there's no real answer, but you got to find out yourself. That's pretty. What do you think about that?
Oh, don't you dare. What do you think? My point of view is be confident in what you've achieved and confident in yourself to not then actively seek someone to share that with. And the right person will come when they come.
Right. Yeah, I agree.
So we do agree.
Last one.
All right, one more.
Okay. This one's a goodie. How do I hint for my boyfriend that I want to propose? How do I hint to my boyfriend that I want to propose? Do I want him to propose? Elysa, how did you hint to Stacy that you want him to propose?
Sorry, did you say something?
No, nothing.
Oh, of course. Yeah, no, amazing. Sorry. Do you want to know my secret?
Yeah. How do you hint to your partner that you want him to propose?
Hey, babe, do you want to buy a house and sign a 30-year mortgage with me so you're stuck with me for 30 years minimum?
Yeah, but like,
I'm not even joking.
I want a party.
No, but then it's like then the mortgage is done, and then you sign the documents, you move into the house, and then you turn around and go, oh, I might be talking about this, but like, I'm probably thinking too far ahead. And then he just turns around and goes, oh no, you're not thinking too far ahead. And I'm like, you're right. We have signed a mortgage for 30 years minimum.
Wait, does that mean the wedding is never going to happen?
Nah.
I was going to ask to sing your wedding.
Oh my God, please.
They call me the songbird of my generation.
Hang on. Now who?
They do.
Who's they?
You don't know them.
I don't care. I will love to know them.
A mix between Fergie and Jesus, they said. That's the voice that comes out of me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, I feel like despite my story, marriage is something that should be a natural thing. I understand that sometimes the social norms make you think that you have to be married at a certain age or you have to have kids at a certain age for it to feel like it's a thing.
Yes and no. You don't have to have kids by a certain age, but the body will dry up eventually.
Yes. But I think... I mean, if we're going to get fucking literal...
I'm just saying, there is a time limit. Like, there is a certain time limit that does exist.
Every human body is different.
But you don't have to get married to have kids.
No. But then also...
Some people don't believe in marriage.
Walker, what was the question?
The question was, how do I hint to my boyfriend that I want him to propose?
That I want him to propose.
Make a Pinterest page of rings and dresses and stuff, and start scrolling through it like while you're watching TV with him. He'll be like, "Is
that what Tyler did?"
She didn't. No, actually, I found the Pinterest page. Look, honestly,
She had a Pinterest page?
Okay, so she did.
Wait,
I customly made our ring, like the engagement ring, and so she had made comments about
That's
like cool
nice.
stuff. She did hint at it. She did hint at it, but she made comments of like the different rings and stuff that she liked throughout the I don't know, year and a half or whatever. I was like taking notes in the old noggin, and then I found the Pinterest page as well, and then I would like, she went to Europe for like, I don't know, 2 months with her best friend. And during that time, I gathered all that information and got a jeweler to custom make a ring. And then the rest is history. But
That's so nice.
I guess you can drop hints. It depends how long. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
if you've been together for 3 weeks, probably wouldn't do it. That's kind of weird.
Oh.
Don't be weird.
Don't be weird. Don't
kinda
ask for
cooked.
marriage in 3 weeks.
Or even a month. Yeah. Or even
Even
in the
dude,
first
even a
year.
year, even a second year. I mean, it took 3 years for me to actually establish whether or not I wanted to like live with someone. Before
Damn.
I'm a slow burner.
Slow burner.
In the no.
Did you
In the-
wait? Before you moved in with your partner, were you living with like flatmates or something?
No.
Parents.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I was I guess I'm an only child. I kind of saved all of my money as much as I could whilst I was living at home. But I did know that I really wanted to move out with a partner. I refused to move out into a share house because I knew enough friends in share houses that ended up in absolute shambles.
Yeah, look, it's an interesting experience. A bit of a life lesson, I'd like to say, when you go to a share house. Like,
yeah.
I moved into a house, and I don't know if they would ever listen to this. I don't know if they follow anything I do anymore, whatever.
Walker spilled the tea.
I moved so there's this couple. They were married, freshly married, and they would go.
Can I ask?
Yeah.
How old were they?
Oh, maybe 28-ish, 27-ish. Maybe probably whatever my age was. They were my age. And they had me.
Excuse me.
And then they would also sublet to like an exchange student or someone. And we were like in like a nice area, nice house, whatever. But I was like, in my mind, and look, to be fair, I'm probably the perfect flatmate because obviously I was with Tyler. I was not home a lot of the time, but I was paying rent. You know what I mean? Nice,
But you're
not
also
bad,
very
not bad.
like easy to like, like
Yeah.
it doesn't take much to look after yourself, especially if you're busy and doing that kind
But
of stuff.
like living in a share house with a freshly married couple, another guy, and then like another person as well. So we always had like 4 people at once. And
I
at
have
one
to
point, we
say-
shared out the study to some Spanish exchange student as well.
Wow. I feel like if I ever got married to someone, in no
To
way.
someone.
No. Well, okay. To
someone.
anyone.
Stassi, you listen to this, you hearing?
I think Stacy's sick of my hints, but it's okay. We have a mortgage now with 30 years minimum. Look, I feel like if I ever was to get married to someone, or if that was something on the horizon, all right, let me finish my sentence. Thank you.
I didn't say anything.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. You're like, Stacy, listen to this. Okay. If I was, let's say, the couple that you were living with, right, and they got married.
Yep.
If I was a couple wanting to get married, I would want to establish our own house before
Yeah.
getting married, not a shared house after getting married. Like, imagine like, oh, like, yes, I love you. Yes, I want to get married. And then like you get married and you come back to what? A shared house. Like you have to
Look.
share that space with so many people. No, not that it's a bad thing. It's not on you. It's just more like a general thought.
Oh, I wasn't the married couple that was with the share house. That was cooked. I don't know why they did that. Look, when when Tyler and I like got engaged, we actually booted her best friend out of the house.
Tea.
No, like
But also valid.
she's the best person ever. We love her to bits. But we're getting married.
But, yep.
You must
so-
leave. You are evicted. Good day.
That's valid. Yeah. Bye-bye.
But yeah, it's just weird that a married couple would like do share housing. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I could never. I literally lived with my parents, moved up with Stars, and now I'm here.
I did propose while in a share house though.
So you're the problem.
No, because like I lived with myself, Tyler, and two of her
messy.
bridesmaids, basically. You know, her best maid of honor and the bridesmaid. But then, yeah, as soon as we were getting married, it was like, okay,
That's valid. Protect your peace. Always important. Yes. Speaking of protecting your peace, what was the question we were answering?
something about how do you hint to your. Look, just say it. Just say when are you going to propose. Say it as a joke. I don't know. Do what you want to do. It depends on the person. Depends on the guy. You know, he might just be like. But look, I would say from my perspective, it was hinted, and I literally postponed the proposal because it was hinted.
I know.
So be careful how much you hint.
As someone who's not married yet, like I have hinted as a joke, but I know that, like, I guess for us. For us, I always said, I was like, I want to own a home before I do anything like that. Only because weddings are expensive.
Yeah. What did you do recently, actually? You did,
I bought a home.
Oh. Stassi. Stassi, listen to this.
Stacy's asleep next door, man. He's probably not going to hear you.
Psst, wake up. Wake up. He heard it. He heard it.
He's going to send you
I heard a thud. I think he's hurt one of his knees and he's kneeling.
Oh, he's hurt. No, I was going to say something completely different.
Kind of concerned.
I was going to say, you heard a thud. He hit his knee and he fell down on one knee only to send the video of him getting slapped at the muscle car.
Oh, yeah. Literally before we started this podcast, Elysa sent me a video of Stassi getting slapped the absolute shit out of him by a muscle lady in Japan.
It's so good.
Big bodybuilder Japan lady just.
Like proper biceps and everything. Just.
She asked
Very
him to fill his
impressive.
pecs and he's like, and he just puts money there instead.
You want to know what my favorite thing about that video is?
It was so good. Yeah.
My favorite thing about that video is the fact that he then put the money in there and the woman was like, yeah, okay, cool, watch this. And she obviously knew how to move her pecs with her muscles, right? You know how like men, they can move their pecs with their muscles?
I'm doing it right now. I don't even think it's it.
No, I can't. But Stassi, what are you doing?
What? I can also do it too. Yeah, I was fit once back in the day.
I know
I'm
you
wearing
were.
a black shirt. You can't see it. But
I can't see
I
it.
can bounce.
I can't
They
see it.
bounce more because there's titty on them.
What I was going to say was just really funny because it's like this split second of her just going like, oh yeah. And then she obviously moves her chest muscles. And poor Stassi like moves them for 1 second and then realizes that he's about to get slapped and goes, oh.
Yeah, she puts him in like the proper head position and everything and is like, okay, stay.
Yeah, yeah. So in terms of hints of asking your significant other to get married, just suss the vibe, make sure that you guys are comfortable and confident, make sure you guys are financially able to do so, and then just like hint away and make sure that you're hinting to the one that is your happily ever after.
Yeah, make sure you can buy a good ring.
Fuck. All right. Make sure you got bling on the ring, I guess.
Put that, get your nails done, okay? Get your nails done. If you have your nails done all the time, then you're always prepared. You're always ready. Doesn't matter.
Yes. If you're always
have those
prepared,
nails did.
have them done. Have them
And be
done.
like, excuse me, the nails are done. Where is the ring?
Or just like flick of the hair.
Look at the hair, nails done. Boom, done.
Boom,
Easy.
bang, done. Wow. This has been a wonderful time.
Wonderful time. I hope everyone knows, what to do in life now, I think.
I hope everyone knows that they're able and confident enough to conquer life.
Yeah.
They can grab life and go, I'm ready to conquer whatever I need to at any time of the day.
Anytime.
Thanks to Pickle Bear Podcast.
Yeah. World tour to come. Stay tuned.
Well, still to come.
Yeah, we're pretty keen for it. We also are thinking about starting a Discord, and the Patreon's still to come, definitely under construction. So keep an eye out for that.
If you enjoyed this type of podcast, please do let us know. We have a lot of ideas with Patreon. We obviously want to establish our Discord, get everyone in a hub where we can properly communicate how we're going to get stuff moving forward.
Yeah,
but
I like
all in all, communication is one thing, but more importantly, thank you for supporting us in our little venture.
That's true. Where can they find us, Elysa?
Pickle Bear is available on all streaming services, whether that be Spotify, Apple Podcasts. You can also watch us on YouTube. And I'm telling you right now, if you watch us on YouTube, you're going to get like 99.9% of the full story that you would. And that 0.1% that you listen to, but you're unsure about what to feel or like vibe, go to YouTube.
Yeah, and rate us 5 stars. It does help us out a ton. So yeah. Unless
There's 5 fingers on this hand.
There's 6 on this one.
The fuck?
No, there's only 5 a kid.
Okay, cool. 5. There's 5 fingers on this hand, and 5 fingers equal 5 stars. And it would really mean a lot if you not only high-fived us, but also gave that 5-star to us. So, thank you so much for the home edition of Pickle Bear Pod. Hello.
We love the home edition. Oh my goodness.
So good, so fun. And can't wait to see you next week.
Bye everyone.